Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you tonight. Late night talk with Nina. Lately, I've been doing late videos. Thank you for joining. I know a lot of you have to go to work in the morning and have things to do, but the ones that join me late night, I greatly appreciate it. It's just working out better for me that way. I want to talk about the diddler. Lucifer. Diddy. Yeah, one of the members from Danity Kane, if I'm saying that name right, Danity Kane, the group he produced, Dawn, she done came out. It's all over the internet. And she's telling her story now. Now, I'm going to tell you what she's saying. Then I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on it. I'm not going to keep y'all long tonight. But before you start watching the video, could you make sure you subscribed? Could you make sure that you have all notifications? And if you're not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Make sure you share my videos. And if you enjoyed this video, could you please make sure you push the white thumbs up and show your girl some love? It helps with my algorithm on my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Dawn has come out and stated that she went through a lot of mistreatment from Diddy, which I'm not surprised. I think everybody that Diddy came in contact with, he wanted to show them that he was in control. I don't know if it's a little man complex, if you know what I mean. Was it a power thing? I personally believe this. This is not something I heard. It's my personal thoughts. I personally believe that Clyde Davis, Lucius Granger, and a few other big wigs put Diddy out in the forefront to destroy black entertainers. I think they gave him the money and the power to use against his own people to control them, to make them do whatever he wanted them to do. I believe someone higher than Diddy is controlling the narrative of all of this. Because one thing I know, a black man don't have that much power unless it's somebody white behind him that's allowing him to do it. And that's just real. I know black people want to believe we're equal, that we have the power because we have money. If that's true, why did they destroy Kanye in 24 hours? All the money Kanye made, those folks, in 24 hours, they just took it away. You know why? Because it was somebody bigger than Kanye that was giving him that money. If Kanye was worth $1 billion, guess how much the people over Kanye is worth? That's what the NBA, NFL, whatever. You know why brown folks, they are allowed to be mega stars, mega athletes, actresses? You know why? Because they make in the industry a lot of money. A lot of people don't want to own up to this, but when brown folks get into something, from playing sports to entertainment, they master it. They become legends. They do it big. We do it big. Just about everything we touch is magical. I'm just being real. Y'all know it's true because look how big they made Michael Jordan. They had everybody believe this man can fly. So they poured all kind of money into Michael. And then when Michael got really, really big, they decided, I don't want you to be with no jigaboo. I want you to be with Karen. You need to leave that black woman and go on over here. Y'all don't think people is doing this to these big famous folks? I won't be surprised if it happened to LeBron James, because LeBron already done fell into the whim of Diddy throw the best parties in Hollywood. He already want to be Diddy friend. So the best way to get black folks to act right is to get a black person to make them act right. You know what I'm saying? They see Diddy making all that money. They see Jay-Z making all that money. They see Kanye making all that money. So they's like, oh, I can make it too. Just think back, probably 20 years ago. How many black billionaires was walking around here that was famous? Last I checked, it was just Oprah. Besides some Africans and all that. I'm talking about entertainers. It was Oprah. And I still don't know why Oprah made that much damn money. But I'm going to talk about Dawn. Y'all remember Aubrey came out, the white girl that was in the group. She made all these allegations that Diddy was doing all this stuff to her, and he was a dictator, he was a controller, he was a manipulator, he was an abuser. And Dawn took up for Diddy back then. She said, we all knew what we were doing. We knew we were selling our soul to the devil. We wanted fame. I don't know what people coming out now. Diddy, my boy. Do y'all remember her saying that? Well, this week she didn't came out and said, I'm going to tell the truth. She said she witnessed one day Diddy slapped Cassie so hard into the wall that he almost knocked her out. Then he grabbed her and drug her up the steps. And it kind of matched the video at the hotel, so I believe it. Then she was cooking some eggs. Diddy took the eggs and he tossed them at this young girl and said, B, I'm tired of you messing up. You don't never do it right. She witnessed this. She witnessed him choking the hell out of her nonstop. The whole group witnessed this, right? And yet they stayed and they wanted fame from Diddy. They seen what he was doing to Cassie. She said it herself. We wanted fame that bad that pretty much we dealt with it. She said that. She also said that her and the group tried to tell Cassie, leave him alone. Just leave. He beating the hell out of you. Oh, they witnessed him doing it to Kim Porter too. So they telling Cassie, girl, you pretty, just leave Diddy alone. So you know what Diddy did? He threatened them. He said, you bitches better stay out of my relationship before I destroy y'all and y'all come up missing. Don't tell my B nothing. I'm running this shit. And I believe it. You know why I believe he did it? Do y'all remember when Diddy made them children, them kids, walk over the Brooklyn Bridge for a cheesecake? I was so pissed when I was watching that. I said, they want fame that bad? Diddy was a B then. Do y'all remember those episodes? I'm like, ugh, I can't stand him. Where's Suge Knight? Suge Knight, go beat him up. I used to just get so mad. And I'm like, who want to be famous that bad? They did. So she said that then the abuse started turning towards her. She said one time Diddy called her over to his house, right? He's walking around in his underwear. And she told him to put on some clothes, and he called her a B. This my house. But she was correct. She should have turned around and left. But no, you can't. You got to do what the boss say. You know, that was her boss. She had to do what he said. One day she was in the dressing room. She was nude. Diddy walks in on her. He grabs her behind, allegedly, and her breasts, pretty much telling her, I own you. She still stayed. That ain't it, y'all. She said one time Diddy got so mad at her, he locked her in a vehicle with tinted windows for 2 hours. So she took her phone. Her dad was in Baltimore. They was in New York. She called her father. Daddy, Diddy locked me in the car. I guess he put child lock on him. I don't know why she didn't crawl over the front seat. And said, Diddy locked me in the car. Her father took, I think they said 3 hours to get from Baltimore to New York. She was still in the car. He told Diddy he was going to call the police on him. And Diddy told the father, do you love your daughter? Y'all know what that means. Do you love your daughter? I would destroy you and your daughter. She would never be famous ever. And she might come up missing. He told her father that. So I guess her father just backed up. Because she continued to stay in the group. She witnessed a lot of things, she said. She witnessed a lot of abuse. Diddy is a horrible person. Now I'm finna tell you how I feel about this shit. But that's a little bit of what she said happened to her. Miss Dawn, who defended the diddler and said, we all knew what we was getting into. We knew we sold our soul to the devil. She said that. Allegedly, she said it. Now, before I tell y'all my opinion, I know a lot of you are going to get upset with me because so many of you, sadly, been in this situation before. Some of you are still in the situation. And instead of taking ownership of your life, you want to say you were a victim. Now, were they victims? Yeah, they were. Let me clear that up. They were victims. But could they have prevented from being victims? Let's clear that up. A lot of people are victims of their own circumstances, their own stupidity. For example, I used to want to sing too when I was a teenager. If I would have met Diddy and I'm watching him beat the crap out of somebody and I don't say nothing, I am just as much blamed as Diddy because I didn't say nothing. Why didn't Dawn go to the police from day one when you witnessed it from day one? Why didn't that deter her from ever wanting to work with Diddy again? From the first time he witnessed Kim Porter come in there beat up. Shouldn't I have made her say, I ain't working with him, he crazy. No, they wanted fame. She said this, so I'm not making it up. She said, we knew what we were getting into. We knew we sold our soul to the devil. They knew Diddy was the devil. And they knew the people that was working Diddy. They met the big wigs. Most people in Hollywood, y'all, will tell y'all a demonic story. The rituals they have to go through. The triangles they have to throw up. The sacrifices they have to do. And they make up their mind to say, I want my heaven on earth. Yeah, I want it all right now. Go back and watch some of Lil Wayne's stories way back when he was saying that some of his songs, if you listen to him backwards, he devil worshiping. When you see rap stars becoming billionaires, shouldn't you think how are you a rap star becoming a billionaire? Oprah involved, all of them involved. It's a gang. And they like jump you in. And I understand it gets scary because you don't know who working for this gang. I know she probably was like, dang, if I go to the police, do they work for Diddy? If I say this, do they work for Diddy? Because a whole lot of judges and attorneys and politicians were at those parties. What black man you know in history did all the stuff Diddy did and never been in jail? They even deleted Malcolm X and Dr. King, and they was doing good stuff. Diddy running around here beating the crap out of people, having F-offs, and he never seen a jail cell. You know why? Because he the forefront person for the big wigs. He they puppet. You do what we say, we protect you. Y'all know why Diddy didn't go to jail that day when they went in his homes? Somebody made a phone call and be like, how Amy doing? What you mean, my daughter? Yeah, how little Amy doing? She's still in college. Yeah. Does she need her tuition paid? No, she good. You sure? However, let's talk about Diddy. Sean Puffy Combs. Y'all need to back off. You want Amy to come home for the holidays, don't you? Back off. That's our boy. Diddy's best friend is a trillionaire. He's Diddy's kid's godfather, a trillionaire white man. You know how much power he has? One phone call, drop that case on my boy, please. You know we got some tapes on you. I keep telling people, they didn't go in Diddy's house looking for Diddy. He didn't get arrested. He didn't even get questioned, really. When he did get questioned for like 30 minutes, they just wanted to know where the tapes at, Diddy. Why do you think the plane kept on going overseas empty with just the pilot? Where'd the plane going over there for? Diddy didn't get off the plane. Why the plane still flying? Because he had some tapes on it. They didn't took it to another country. So they don't know who got these tapes. If y'all wonder why Diddy haven't been arrested, Diddy has too much power. One thing Diddy wasn't stupid. He, like Cat Williams said, he spent years collecting information. Diddy knew one day this day would come where they get tired of him because Diddy know the business game. Didn't he go to Howard? Was it Howard? Diddy was he's very intelligent. Miss Janice raised Diddy well with that street mentality, including with the business sense. He's a dangerous dude. Y'all not dealing with R. Kelly here. This ain't no R. Kelly situation. And it's going to come out for the people that don't want to believe it. R. Kelly and Suge Knight in jail. You know why? Because they didn't do something somebody wanted them to do. You don't just pull up an old case from years ago and go get a bunch of girls somebody used to go with years ago. They ain't doing nothing with their life. You that concerned about them, Lifetime. I'm so concerned about all these girls in the projects that used to sleep with R. Kelly. Let me help them. Y'all really want to believe that? That they went and got all them girls because they cared about them. Yet we have thousands and thousands of black women that come up missing every year and they don't even advertise it on the news. But they was concerned about R. Kelly girlfriends. And y'all want to believe it. No, R. Kelly didn't do something they wanted him to do. Neither did Suge Knight. Neither, quiet as kept, Biggie Small, Tupac Shakur, Craig Mack, Heavy D, Kim Porter. They gone. Andre Harrell. All these people were, I believe at the time they passed, were under 50. No extreme health problems, no cancer, no heart attack. I think Heavy D had a heart attack. They're trying to say Craig Mack had that alphabet ooh-wee. You know, it started with an H. I don't want to say it. They said that's what he left here with that. From sleeping with men, allegedly. Allegedly, I don't know. That's the saying. I'm not a big Craig Mack fan. Never have been. My boy's Tupac. I love Big too. But isn't it funny, two of the biggest legends of all times in rapping died 6 months apart? The same identical way. Just like Whitney Houston and her daughter. Whitney gone, Michael gone, Prince gone. And we still got half of Motown artists still running around here. Or they died later in life. But yet, Prince, Michael, Whitney, all these young folks just dropped dead. They just gone. Thank you so much, Miss Judith, for the love. Give me $20. Thank you so much. So, Dawn, I appreciate you coming out. I am so happy she came out because I already knew he had did something to her. This is Diddy MO. You know, I am just so glad I'm the kind of female, I can read people very well. And if one time I ever was in the studio, because I used to be in the studio a lot of times, and I seen one producer, one director, anybody slap anybody, I'm grabbing my stuff and I'm leaving. And I'm going to tell them, you better call the police. I don't even want to work with somebody that's putting their hands on another human being. That's not what fame is about. I don't want money that bad that I have to watch somebody get abused just so I can get some money. She said, we all knew we sold our soul to the devil, Aubrey. So why are you coming out? You know what it is. You know who else said that statement? R. Kelly ex-wife. Is her name Andrea? She said that. Go find the video if they haven't taken it down. They jealous of my husband. They knew what it was. She was taking all up for R. Kelly when she still was getting the pipe. Soon as he cut her off and didn't want to deal with her anymore, oh, it's me too. He did it to me too. I was locked in the closet. We all had cell phones. We would call each other because we wasn't eating. He had us locked in the closet. I said, wait a minute. Just like with Dawn calling her daddy. Did I just say she called her daddy from the car? Her daddy drove 3 hours. So if she called her daddy, why she couldn't call 911? What would the police say they would have pulled up? She locked in the car. Some of them might work for Diddy, but all of them don't work for Diddy. At least she would have got out the car. So you sat there for 3 hours till your daddy drove all the way from Baltimore. Could have suffocated. But you never thought about calling 911. One of your friends? You ain't got no cousins? No brothers? Nobody to call? And guess what? She still stayed with Diddy. She wanted fame. So she stayed there. Now it goes back to responsibilities, ladies. Or men. Because he victimized a lot of men too. I just don't understand how a grown man can victimize another grown man. And then come out 30 years later and say, he did it to me too. What was you doing, sir? For example, it's a guy in a Michigan penitentiary. I know his first name is Derek. My nephew just told me last week to reach out to Derek. He said Derek is fighting against the state of Michigan because they did something like with sentencing and going to trial. They missed a part of the system that they supposed to follow, and they've been doing that to a lot of people, and they went straight to prison or got charged guilty. It's something he dealing with. He got a big lawsuit against the state of Michigan, so they've been picking with this man. He said, you know what else he's suing for, Nina? I said, what? He said he's suing Sean Puffy Combs. I'm like, huh? I kid y'all not, he told me this last week. I said, what is he suing Puffy for? He said because they were at a party in the 90s, in Detroit. And he was having oral sex with a woman. Diddy was over there doing his thing with a woman. So it was like an orgy going on. See, back then, everybody was getting probably St. Eyes. They probably was smoking, you know, they was having a party. They was having a free party. And he said he felt somebody touching his butt. So he turned around like, hey, it's Diddy. You know, get a little feel in. He tried to stick his fingers up his exit. So like, go on, Diddy, quit playing. So he continued doing what he doing. This the part I get confused. Then Diddy hands him a drink. Now, some grown man just touched your behind. And then they said, hey, man, I made you a drink. Hey, oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, you didn't just touch my ass, thank you. He drinks the drink. Fall into a coma sleep. He said when he woke up, it was still freaky stuff going on. So they was just getting it in. I don't know what the hell Diddy taking, but I need to patent it because Diddy just screwing everybody. And he said Diddy was banging the brains off this female. And he looked over to him and said, this is what I did to you when you was asleep. He was like, what? Went and checked himself, and he had been tampered with, allegedly. So fast forwarded, he put a lawsuit on Diddy at the Cassie got her money. I remember Diddy touched me. Wasn't nobody listening to this dude in prison, because he's still in prison. This dude in prison lying. Diddy don't know him. He had proof that he knew Diddy. And it's so funny because my nephew just told me this. I'm thinking my nephew tripping. I'm like, you tripping. He's the one that just took Diddy to court. Diddy forfeited. He didn't come. Diddy was just like me. I don't know him. I ain't do that. Because he don't remember. He was high. He didn't come to court. And the judge granted Derek $100 million. He got more than Cassie. If Diddy would have came and fought with his attorneys, he probably would end up with like 5 to just be quiet and go away. 10, I give you 10 million, shut up, bye. Diddy didn't come. So what he was asking for, $100 million, he got the whole yard. The judge granted him to get paid $10 million a month. For the next 10 months or longer, I guess, with the interest, I guess, I don't know. But $10 million a month starting in October. Here's somebody in the penitentiary, don't have nothing, been fighting the system for a few years. Now I heard they done threw him in the hole. They got him in the hole probably with no clothes on. They're trying to torment this man. They want him to stop. But all eyes on him now. They can't do nothing to him because we gonna know. And he's $100 million rich. He just don't have it in his bank account yet. But if Diddy don't pay it, Diddy going to jail. You see that through Tyrese in there for child support. What you think gonna do with Diddy? He paid Cassie just like that. And this is my fellow Michigander. I'm trying to reach him to do an interview with him. I believe he's in Muskegon prison in Michigan. So I've been trying to reach out to Derek to get an interview with Derek. I would drive up there, which is only 20 minutes away from me, and sit there and talk to him about this case. Because I want the exclusive. What happened when you was in Detroit with Diddy? What he do? So now, every story I done heard about Diddy, I know it's true, y'all. All these people are not saying the same thing. However, a lot of people could lie about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They can add on to a story. Like they'll tell what Diddy did, but they ain't gonna tell what they did. You know what I'm saying? Diddy touched me, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, Diddy was high. You wasn't high, sir? You didn't know when you walked in the room with Sean Freaky Booty Combs that he was go try to touch your exit. He's known for that. He's known for beating women down. So why you signing a contract with him, Dawn? If you knew what he did to Kim Porter, you see him beating the stuffing out of Cassie, and you still wanted to sign with Diddy? You thought you was going to be different. Y'all know how many women think that? They would see a man with his baby mother that he'd been with for 10, 15 years, beating the dog crap out of her. And they'd sit in the car and laugh because they think they got him from her. Not knowing you with Freaky Jason. He's going to whoop your behind next. That's Ike Turner. Because you know who laughed and got beat? Cassie used to laugh at Kim Porter. Allegedly, Kim Porter friends reported that when he met Cassie, he used to come up in Kim Porter's house, which it was his house. It was his mansion. She was living there. And make Kim get up out the bed and sleep with Cassie in Kim Porter's bed, and Kim be in the other room crying. And Cassie thought it was funny. She knew that was that woman's house. So she used to laugh at her black eyes. She used to laugh at her getting slapped the blood out of her mouth. She thought it was cute because I just took Diddy. I got Diddy now. Not knowing she was going to get dragged down the hallway at a hotel, stumped out and beat and choked, and some eggs threw on her. You next. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. But this victimizing stuff, y'all, I'm not falling for it because these are grown folks. We're not talking about 15, 16-year-olds. We're talking about grown folks here. So you gonna tell me you're not responsible for your own life? You that irresponsible. You don't know how to tell somebody no. You don't know how to get nobody up off of you. You can't recognize the devil, which Dawn said he was the devil. She said he was the devil, and she still danced with the devil for some fame. She wanted fame, and it didn't go nowhere too far. Aubrey been saying he's doing this. But it's funny because it's taking people 20, 30 years after they seen Cassie get that 30 million. People, amnesia just went away. I remember now. I remember what Diddy did to me too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody remembering stuff. But at the time when Diddy was spending money, when Diddy was having parties, when Diddy was giving up money, when he was buying outfits and wigs and nails and feet done, and y'all traveling all over the world, Diddy was your best friend. Throwing the yacht parties. Like they said, Diddy throw the best parties. Just leave before midnight. They were enjoying the fruits of Diddy's labor. They was enjoying all that. He was the party man. And they loved it. Most of them girls was like Tina Turner. Get beat up, they mad and crying, but they going to put the makeup on. Just cover this up. We got to perform, girl. You know, Diddy's stupid. He didn't hit me again. Let me help you. They putting on makeup and they get out there and they dancing. Like he ain't did nothing. When you got a whole audience of people, thousands of people watching you, all eyes on you. Why you couldn't do this? I just want to tell y'all, I need help. I need help. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs been beating me. You see this black eye? I'm scared. You got thousands of people with a whoop Diddy ass. Thousands of people out there be like, what? But no, I want to be famous. So I'm going to just keep on doing what I do. Diddy would have had one time locked me in a damn car. I wouldn't have walked and got no cheesecake. See, I would have been rebellious. He was like, Nina getting kicked out the group. Kick her ass out the group. She Bobby Brown cousin. But Bobby Brown wouldn't have it. That would have been me. I would have been kicking over mics and all. I would have probably peed on myself on the stage. They would have been like, what's she doing? I'm nervous. Somebody could have helped me. I'm getting away from this crazy man. And knowing me, I would have hit the news. I'm just being real. I would have hit the news, y'all. I can see getting choked and dragged, and then I show up and practice the next day like ain't nothing happened. I'll show up to practice, all right. I'll just be keeping my eye on Diddy, like, yep, any second now, it's coming. And I would have bust his ass in the back of his head. I would have knocked the back of his head to his forehead. I would have tried to kill Diddy, putting his hands on me. Me? I wouldn't have cared about who he know, how much money he had. I don't give a damn. You won't put your hands on me no more. And see, this is what y'all don't understand. When you famous and they were scared. Do y'all not use common sense? Do you know who make people famous and who give people money to be famous? Do you know where all them billions of dollars come from that they have? Do y'all know where it come from? It come from the people. We are the ones that make them famous. We are the ones that put the money in their pocket. So if you go to the people about what they're doing, you can stop all the motion. Just get the people on your side. Now you can't make no money. And guess what? If you can't make no money, Diddy, Lucius Granger, Clyde, they don't want you no more because you worthless. Why y'all think they delete people towards the end of their career? They ain't making no more money. If Diddy was hot back then and his name was binging, they would have to get rid of Diddy. You bringing too much heat. We got to get somebody else. Now we can't deal with Diddy. Nobody talked. Nobody said nothing. So they looked at Diddy as being powerful. Yes. It's us. The fans. Why do you think they go on tour? Who y'all think gonna show up at the tour? Clyde Davis, them ain't showing up. They somewhere counting money, trying to sell some tickets. We show up at the concert. For example, just yesterday we had a concert down the street at the Bandito Arena in Grand Rapids. They had, what's his name? Kodak Black was there. Sexy Red was there. And some other rappers. I have no clue. But my kids knew all of them. Our kids all went to the concert. My teenage daughter, Legina, she's 18. She was in the front row. Her siblings was on the side. They didn't want to be in the front. I got pictures. I'm going to post them. Her and Kodak Black. Kodak jumped off the stage and was hugging all over my daughter. Looking like Chris Tucker on Dead Presidents. I said, what is wrong with that boy? He was high as all outdoors, allegedly. He was gone. Just zooted. Hugged all up over my daughter. And some other girls. I ain't saying he just was looking at her because she had a baby face. But anyway, today, the Van Andel posted a lot of pictures from the concert, which I thank God it was nothing violent that happened. It was, this what makes me mad. Most of the pictures they showed a bunch of white girls, like, all in the front screaming and cute pictures of the white girls. They hardly showed any of the black girls. And Van Andel got that bad. If you gonna show fans, show the fans, show the crowd. Don't make a difference, okay? Because all these people here supporting these superstars. But anyway, one particular girl had a sign. And the sign, I'm paraphrasing because I can't actually remember everything she said. But I know it said something like, she wanted oral sex. Come lick my cat, something like that. And she had a big sign for the rappers to see it. And she was like right in the front row, come and lick my wet cat or something like that. And I'm like, I said, people come to shows and say that? Now, I know back in the day, they said people used to take off their panties and throw them on the stage at the Temptations. But you sitting there holding a sign and say, hey, come get me, come lick this cat. Even though Kodak Black, you done been in prison how many times? Half y'all rappers over there, y'all known for drug dealers, y'all known for deleting people. Y'all crazy. But come lick this. I want to go home with y'all tonight. Y'all see where it started at? A grown woman holding a sign, come and get me. So when somebody like Diddy come and get her and beat the shit out of her, and she stayed because she liked being famous until 30 years later, and then she come to us, I'm a victim. He was beating me. Aren't you the one who was in the front row with a sign say, come lick this cat? So they came and licked that cat and they treated you like what you said you were. A garden tool. I'm free. Come and get this. I don't have no morals. But as soon as they treat you like you presented yourself, now you're a victim. What I know about fame, I've been around a lot of superstars. And when I say a lot, I've been around a lot of superstars. I don't even treat them like they famous. I just be like, hey, how y'all doing? They just human beings. I have watched girls lined up, y'all, I kid you not, around the corner to get in a superstar room. They would sleep with everybody in the group, waiting their turn. They'd be out there to daylight. One time New Edition came here, it was some girls crawling up the side of the building, y'all, like Spider-Man, to get to Bobby Brown room. I'm like, she gonna fall. He was on the 3rd floor and she crawling, just pulling herself up. And the bodyguard's like, get down. What are you doing? Speaking of the bodyguards, Gene Deal. This is why I say a lot of stuff Mr. Gene Deal saying, I can't believe anything you saying, Mr. Deal. I know it's a lot of things that's true because you were there, but I look at you, Mr. Gene Deal, as being a fake ass Negro. Let me tell you why I say that. And I don't even know. I heard you 6'8", huge dude. You got it going on. You knocking folks out, but you ain't right. Let me tell you why I say you ain't right. I said you ain't right because you were there. You were there. You witnessed babies getting mistreated. You witnessed women getting beat down. You told us. The stories you tell, you was right there. You said you had a feeling that they were going to delete Biggie Small that night. So you gonna tell me, Mr. Deal, you didn't know? Did y'all know this? The night Biggie Small was deleted, the police did their investigation. So they looked at the vehicle he was in, and it said BS on the tires, like in white chalk. So the detectives wonder, why the heck his tires say BS? Bullshit, what that mean? No, I mean Biggie Small. I know y'all think, oh, okay, that's the car he was in, right? Wrong. You know why they saying he had BS on the tire? So the shooter can know what car he was in. And I believe that. Because out of all the vehicles out there, how you know what Biggie Small getting in? Are you just standing back watching maybe? I don't know. But they knew what vehicle he was in. And that particular night, Puffy told Gene Deal, ride with me, Gene, in the front. Because he said he was Puffy bodyguard. He wasn't Biggie's bodyguard. But who was Biggie bodyguard? Because Biggie was the artist. I don't get that. How has Puffy got a bodyguard in front of Biggie? And Biggie back with the kids and the people in the group in the SUV. How is that possible when he's the biggest artist out there? Shouldn't Gene Deal been behind him or in the vehicle with him? No, he wasn't. So yes, I do believe Diddy set up Biggie Small. I do believe Diddy had something to do with Tupac Shakur. And when I find out, Diddy, you got to see me because that's my birthday twin. I love me some Tupac now. June 16, Gemini's for life. That is my brother. I cannot believe two legends just not here no more. Off of hate and jealousy? I don't understand. You know who else I am suspicious of? I know y'all probably think I'm tripping, but I look deep into stuff. This way, you can't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. Quincy Jones' daughter. Now, isn't it ironic, y'all? Just think about this concept. Quincy Jones allegedly cut into Tupac. He wanted that little sweet thing. Bad. Tupac told him no and talked about it on TV. Called him G. Weird. Dog Quincy Jones out. Pretty much Quincy was begging for this. Then Tupac showed up at a Hollywood party. And it's a cute little girl, light-skinned, across the room. He like, damn, who is that? Now, Tupac can have anybody he want probably at this time. Who is that? So they introduced her. I don't even know her first name, but her last name is Jones. It was Quincy Jones' daughter. Now, what is a man's weakness? Go back to biblical. Go back to Adam. Who persuaded Adam to go against Jesus? A female. So, could it been possible that Quincy Jones in the industry put his daughter on Tupac? Because all of a sudden they meet each other. And he telling her how pretty she is and he like her, he feeling her. You know what she said? No, I'm not talking to you. You call my daddy G. Who is your daddy? What are you talking about? Quincy Jones. Tupac started laughing. You know he ain't gonna deny it. He started laughing, pretty much apologized. They hook up. She was with him the night he was murdered in Vegas. She claimed he told her to stay in a hotel. Now, the bodyguard kind of said he heard him, but he not sure. Okay, you go all the way to Vegas to a Mike Tyson fight with Tupac, that's your man, to sit in the room? Really? You come all the way to Vegas with your man and sit in the room? He didn't want me to go. He was going to see his boy box. This was before the club. Then he came home and changed. He came to the hotel and changed and said, we got to go to the club. I just got into a fight. That's when the fight happened at the casino. The MGM. She still didn't go to the club. He just happened to be in the car with Suge Knight when he deleted. Isn't it ironic she go all the way to Vegas with him and she don't go nowhere? And then when she called her father, because they traced her phone records, told him Tupac just got shot. Quincy Jones, when he would come from L.A. to Vegas, and that's his daughter, allegedly fiance. She called her mom in New York. Her mama flew right in and stayed there with her all week until he perished, which I don't believe he perished. I think Tupac's somewhere on the island with Elvis Presley. I'm just being real. There's a whole lot of people ain't dead. I don't believe it. If Elvis still alive, Tupac's still alive. Now, you know what's some strange? Y'all don't want to believe this stuff, but it's just something strange going on in Hollywood. Y'all, you know why I think that? Because how could they have a huge funeral for Biggie Small? Elvis Presley even had a huge funeral. Whitney Houston had a huge funeral. They're legends. You know the fans were gonna want to come out. Left Eye had a huge funeral. Aaliyah had a huge funeral. But Tupac didn't have a funeral. Michael Jackson had a private funeral. Prince, I don't remember having a funeral. It was private. What have y'all known a megastar? James Brown went on tour when he was dead. James Brown toured in his casket. Y'all know James Brown went to like 4 states while he was dead. I said, James Brown still want to sing and he ain't moving? Aretha Franklin, she did a whole 8-hour show at her funeral. They changed her clothes and everything, but they showed their bodies. You know why? Because when you a mega star, your fans want to see you and get closure and cry over you, you know, cry on each other. I want our legends gone. Why Tupac didn't have a funeral? Where is Tupac? They didn't even have a memorial service for Tupac. Did y'all know that? Do you know Snoop Dogg was one of his best friends? Jada Pinkett was one of his best friends. Tretch was from one of his best friends. Tretch was his roommate. The one was married to Pepper from Salt and Pepper. That was his roommate. That was his best friend. His mother knew these people like this, their family. So tell me this. Snoop Dogg said the day Tupac died, he went up there. He went up there every day. He said Tupac looked kind of messed up. He had tubes in his nose, but he was stable. When he went back, he walked in like, where my boy? And they tell him, oh, he gone. Where he go? His mother took him. When have y'all known somebody's mama can take their corpse out the hospital and do what? Did she put him in the back seat? Where did she put a corpse? I thought it was illegal to remove a corpse. But they said she took his body. Where'd she take it? Jada Pinkett is his best friend. She didn't even get to see him dead. How? Do that make sense? I think he in protective custody. I'm just being real. I really believe Tupac changed his whole identity and he in protective custody because a footage of the news slipped through. It was a news broadcaster, and I've seen this with my own eyes. It was a news broadcaster, a white woman, and she was talking. And she said, hi, I'm such and such from Las Vegas. She said Tupac Shakur just boarded the plane with his mom, and he appears pretty much, she was going to say, doing better. And it blinked out, and that footage disappeared. A lot of people seen that footage. I said, he boarded the plane with his mother. How? They couldn't explain it. Oh, it was a glitch on the news. That girl know what she just seen. She seen him board that damn plane. They claim he's over in Cuba, and they said Madonna has been over there several times to visit him. So it's just some freaky mess going on in Hollywood. Yes, it's some crazy stuff. I don't put nothing past nobody in Hollywood. I really don't believe Tupac gone. I really don't believe that Prince is gone. I don't believe Michael gone. I know y'all saying you tripping. Ain't nobody seen him dead. Nobody seen him dead. Did you see him dead? We see Whitney. Her funeral on YouTube. Biggie Small funeral on YouTube. Elvis Presley funeral still on the internet. Why these people don't have a nothing? Oh, they family didn't want them to. Somebody a mega star? No. Nope. I don't believe it. But back to Diddy. Diddy is responsible for a lot of people in Hollywood demise. Diddy is Hollywood boogeyman. Diddy running the show, y'all. And Diddy got a lot of power behind him. If y'all wonder why the dealer is not in jail, because the dealer got a lot of people right here in that pocket. Y'all remember Queen Latifah on Set It Off? She looked at the girl and did like this. That's Diddy. You about to call the police. You don't know where your grandmama live. Yeah, her and them orthopedic shoes gonna disappear. Because he told Dawn that. He said, you and those bitches would disappear playing with me. Who could just make openly threats to people and tell them they go disappear and I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna kill your daddy and tell your daddy you love your daughter and they get away with it? That means they got some power behind them. I don't know no black man can run around and do that besides Diddy. Diddy had a whole underground railroad to his house. It came from across town and you could drive a golf cart underneath his house. That's why they said a lot of powerful people, judges and politicians, they weren't seen on the cameras outside in front because they started from across town and drove through the tunnel underground into the freak off. I would be very surprised if Diddy go to jail. I know everybody waiting. Diddy Day coming. I hope it do. He needs to go. Diddy need to be out of here. But I don't know if it ever happened. I don't know if it would ever happen because Diddy know too much. He's too powerful. He making them too much money. But people got to be responsible for their own lives. If you know this, why you want to be involved? Just like the girl at the sign last night at the concert. Come get me. You don't think she would have took off and went on tour with them? They running through her. People like that lifestyle. They call groupies, y'all. But y'all want to say they call victims. They call groupies. I witnessed it with my own eyes how girls would just go room to room to room and sleep with famous people. They'll start with the bodyguard. That's what I was going to say about Mr. Gene Deal. You know why last time I don't believe about you, Gene? Because I was cool with New Edition bodyguards. Jeff, Khalil, I think he the one got deleted in Chicago. The one on Mr. Telephone Man, the big dude. They all was around. We were teenage girls. And they would pick and choose who go come up to the room. You, come on. Y'all think I'm playing? Come on. Don't ask nobody no age. Don't ask for no ID. Me and my girls got smart. We wanted to be around New Edition so bad that we would find out from the record company, because you know it's public information, right? Well, where you guys gonna be next week? When they gonna be in Michigan? Oh, they gonna be such and such, Saginaw, Detroit. Give me the dates. Do you know a hotel they gonna stay in? I'm a promoter and I'm trying to get my girls to open up for New Edition. They give you all the information. So we know exactly what hotel they were staying at. And guess what we did with our smart asses? We booked rooms in the same hotel. We were teenagers doing this. Then we were so smart. Well, we part of the group New Edition. We're going to be opening up for them, and we want the girls really close to the group. So could you make sure they're on the same floor or the floor just underneath, because we like to keep the groups together. Oh, yeah, we got a block of rooms set off for, blocked off for New Edition. They're going to be on the 3rd floor, so we got rooms on the 2nd floor. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. So now we can run through the hotel because we guess. It's girls outside can't get in because they're not guests and it's famous people in here. But we in the hotel. So we roaming around the room or whatever. That's why half my friends slept with a lot of famous people. I know y'all gonna say, you did too. No, I didn't. I was a virgin and I was scared. I loved Ralph. I had an opportunity with Ralph and I didn't take it because my logical thinking skills kicked in. Ralph don't like you, Nina. If he with you tonight, who he gonna be with tomorrow? Don't do it. Don't you do it. So I didn't. But I know how they get down. I know this. I know what these famous people do. Why y'all think R. Kelly was able to have all them women on his bus and he going from state to state to state? Because it's women that would get on the tour bus, lead a whole family and get on a tour bus and go traveling with the stars. It's when the shit don't turn out right, when you realize they really don't like you, like Aaron Hall, baby mama. She the one was in Uncle Luke video when she was a teenager. I think she was 13, 14. And Aaron Hall ended up having a baby. But you know, that's Diddy boy too. Aaron Hall is horrible. But you know how she became Aaron Hall baby mama? She started in Luke Skywalker videos, 13, 14. She tried to sue him, but he had a waiver. I think her mom and them signed it. She tried to come at him, but he was like, I covered myself. Well, she still shouldn't have been in that kind of video at that age. But parents sell their children. Oh, it ain't nothing, baby. It's just R. Kelly with his fine self. Do what he wants you to do. It'll be okay. But how old Aaron Hall baby mama became his baby mama was. She liked Aaron Hall brother. Y'all know the group Guy, they were brothers. And what tripped me out, I didn't know Aaron Hall was Spanish. Yes, he Latino. He a black Latino. His mama is Latino. So I'm like, and his mama looked just like a Spanish. I said, that's his mama? His daddy a black man, a Cuban or something like that. So his brother was liking the girl. She met him on tour. One of the girls that ended up in the room, they never did nothing. They just kicked it. So when he was in, I think they said Atlanta, I forgot Aaron Hall brother's name. He told the girl, come on down and kick it with me. So she drove to Atlanta. When she get to Atlanta, the bodyguard is in front of the door, right? She said, I'm here for whatever his Aaron Hall brother name. I forgot his name. But he in the singing group Guy. They said, okay, we'll cut off the lights pretty much and let you in. She goes in a pitch dark room, not knowing what she going into. Aaron Hall said this is not even allegedly. I just seen him say it on a show. He grabs her. He throws her down. He rips her clothes off. He kissing her. He touching her. He giving her the hardest, nastiest sex he ever gave anybody till the girl started bleeding. The bodyguard had to go get her a tampon. He pretty much mutilated it. Because they said Aaron Hall got a horse. And he brags on it. He said, no woman has ever slept with me and left the same way. So he mutilate women. He like to punish women. That shit don't feel good, Aaron. Stop doing that. That shit ain't cute. But he punished her. When they cut on the light, she realized it was Aaron and not his brother. But guess what she did? She kept coming to different tours, shows, and she kept sleeping with Aaron. Now, what kind of respect was Aaron gonna have for you if you started off with his brother? Even though y'all didn't sleep together, but you liked his brother. So she went tour to tour, state to state to state with them until she ended up pregnant by him. And Aaron was dogging her, calling her bees and stuff. And the only reason I got respect for that bitch now because of my son. I mean, he crazy. Me and Diddy be punishing bitches. And these women know it, and they still would show up at their door. And then 10, 20 years later, when they sitting there eating buns, and their money gone, and they watching TV and see all the money being made, Let me call TMZ and tell him about the time I sat on Diddy lap and he put his fingers in my butt. Like, yeah, he did it. I don't understand this, y'all. How can you charge somebody and make somebody pay you with no evidence? You know how? When you go after Ciroc, I don't know what's the name of that company, the one that made Ciroc. Diddy had us thinking that was his alcohol. It really was the man shit. When you go after them and want to sue a $1 trillion industry, the alcohol industry. Oh, it's time for Diddy to go. He messing with our money now. He's rebellious. He's a disobedient child. Now let's send all these women at him. Like we did R. Kelly. R. Kelly, move on. We send a Diddy in there with you. Oh, Jay-Z next. Don't let them fool you. Jay-Z, you better enjoy your last days, brother, because you're next. Between now and 2025, it's going to be Jay-Z, 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 Beyonce. Jay-Z alleged deleted some people. Got women pregnant. They gone. Young girls gone. Y'all don't think them allegations about to come out? Y'all don't think Beyonce is entwined with some shit that happened with Jay-Z and them women? It's a whole lot of stuff to be exposed. A whole lot of stuff. And before I go, I want to ask you this. It's a Biggie Small video. And they have a transgender in the video. Way back then. Allegedly, it's a transgender. Biggie Small all in her ear. He talking about, I'll suck your father penis. Then he got a bathroom stall video scene where she walks in and pee like a dude. LL Cool J had that same transgender in his videos, saying some freaky shit to a man. They said that Busta Rhymes do freaky stuff with men. I believe Hollywood make these men sleep with each other so they can have something on them. Then Clyde Davis, the big wig, he came out as being bi. Why not? I got all this chocolateness. I might as well be bi. They turning Clyde Davis out. I'm like, I'm about to throw up grits and cornflakes. I'm like, I'm gonna read some of y'all comments because what do y'all think? Am I tripping? I want y'all to answer me. Is there a time where women are responsible for themselves? Put on my glasses so I can see. That's all I want to know. Do y'all think a woman should take responsibility for her actions at all? Hey, welcome to a TNT Family Show. How you doing? I gotta check you out. TNT Family Show. I have to check you out. You got a YouTube channel? That sounds interesting. Love you back, my sister. L. Jones. Hello, Miss Nina. Hey, Sherman. How you doing? She said, my last video. Oh, my God. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Please share. Please share. When I say share, that means share with your friends, share on Instagram, share on your Facebook page. All you gotta do is upload my video. Y'all know how y'all on Facebook and y'all see some video pop up because somebody shared it. Please do that for me so they can get directed back to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I really would like for y'all, other 100 and some people that didn't push like, go ahead and push that thumbs up. That really would help me. I mean, since you're here, is it going to hurt you to push the thumbs up? Hey, welcome to TMZ Family again. Hey. Money don't make us. I'm just saying. What do y'all think, though? Do you think a woman is accountable for the choices she make, or is she a victim, or both? And if she a victim, could she have prevented being a victim? Larry asked me, do I know God or not? I know God very well. Why is you questioning what I love about God? Are you God's little cousin? He told you to come down here tonight and ask me that? All I talk about is God. You know what I'm saying? All day long I'm praying. I don't have to prove. See, this is where y'all go wrong, man. Mr. Larry. This is where people go wrong. My relationship with the Lord is personal. If I wish to share it with you, that's because I want to share. I don't have to. I don't have to prove to you my beliefs and my love for the Lord. I don't have to prove it to nobody because it's personal. So when people ask you, you don't love the Lord, or do you love the Lord? That ain't your business. For real, that's not nobody's business. If I wish to share, that's cool. But people need to start worrying about their own salvation. The reason I talk about the Lord a lot and religion and being better is because it's a lot of people that don't know him. I don't question do they know him. I'm telling them about him. See, that's the difference. I'm telling you my experience with him. And it may be something somebody going through and they want to give up because they don't think he's real. And they be like, oh, Nina went through that and she came out, so he is real? Girl, he's real. And sometimes we fall off because we sinners. But see, one thing about the Lord, I never fell off from God. I never fell off that wagon. I didn't fall away from church. I didn't fall away from jobs. I didn't fall away from friends. But my Father, I just keep holding on to the hem of his garment. Because I know he's a way maker. He's the last person I'm going to let go of. I'll let go of everything before I let go of him. So for your question, Mr. Larry, do you know God, Miss Nina? Yes, I do. I know him very well. Okay. The TNT family said hello everybody. She said hello everybody. Go check out her channel if she has a channel. I'm not sure if she got a channel. Dope boy, how you doing? What do that mean, dope boy? What the dope boy mean? He said hello beautiful. Hello back. I ain't even gonna put you on blast like that. You don't have to tell me what it means. Mr. Larry said God is in control of him. He in control of all of us if we like it or not. Hey Sherman, how you doing? We're magical. You're especially magical, Miss Nina. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're awesome people. Hey Ralph. Ooh, is that Ralph from New Edition? If it is love, why do I? Damn, looking at them lips. If I was rich, you'd be rich. That ain't Ralph from New Edition. Well, thank you, Ralph. I have a mark on my mouth, y'all. I don't have the cooties. I pulled my skin off my lip like 2 years ago in the wintertime, and I pulled the skin back. It was bleeding. It was just hurting so bad, and my color never came back on my lip. So I'll be trying to do this to keep the, throughout my video, because it's ignorant people be like, what's on your mouth? So many people eating stuff they shouldn't be eating. They think everybody got the ooh wee. I don't. So don't even worry about it. I don't have it. Hey Smitty, how you doing? You were watching it and watch the next episode. You were watching it and watch the next episode. To what? I don't get that one. Oh, Diddy. Because Sherman just reminded me. She said she started watching. I started watching it too. I didn't want to see him mistreating people. I couldn't stand Diddy back in the day. I said, ugh. His funny little beady eyes. I'm like, why Kim Porter keep letting him dog her? She kept letting him get her pregnant and leave, and he just was dog walking Kim Porter. I didn't know he was doing it to Cassie at the time. But Cassie, she thought it was cute to take Kim Porter's man. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened. Women right here in my city do that. Oh, they will pull a baby daddy out of his whole entire home from his kids and set up house with him. And think it's funny because he left the girl and his kids behind. If he left his own seeds and his rider that's been with him for the longest, you ain't got shit coming. But you sitting there, girl, I took that B man. No, you didn't. You took her problem. Thank God he showed his true color, so he gone. Bye. That's crazy. Love India. Hey. You from India, King? Please make sure you share people with me for real for India. Oh my God. If I get some people from India loving on me, oh, that'd be awesome. Family show. Why? I was just wondering, T, and why you being so feisty? Welcome to TNT. Are you the family show here in Grand Rapids? Because I'm going to subscribe to you. That's why I want to know. Girl, dang. Calm down. I know you ain't on that lonely bus. You better calm down. Me name. Wow, what a name. Me name. Said, I hope the best for you. I can see a lot of people was on here acting crazy. Mr. Rain had to delete them. TNT said, if you see something, say something. I know that's right. I know. But be careful, y'all, because you know nowadays, if you intervene with some people, you may end up deleted. It's a young man that I don't know him, but I seen this article yesterday. I forgot what, I don't even know what city he was in. He had just finished off college to become a dentist. And he went home to celebrate. That's what they say. Sometimes when you let people go, you gotta let them go for good. He went home to celebrate, and the fight broke out at the club where he was. This light is all in my eyes. And he breaking up somebody else's fight. Guess what happened? They deleted him. His career was just about to start. He beat the odds of the streets. His friends stayed back and hung in the streets. He went on to do great things. Come home to celebrate with his boys. And they pow him. So you got to be careful to intervene. Like with people like Diddy. Diddy is dangerous, y'all. So I get it. I get it that you're afraid. Because I think her dad was afraid of him. Somebody tell you love your daughter. He probably like, this man is crazy. But I bet you one thing. I bet if we talk to her daddy, he go say, I told her. She didn't listen to me. Because Kim Porter family says it all the time. They can't stand Diddy. I don't know what Diddy working with, what kind of tongue game he got. I don't know what. I think it's just his money and his power. I think people are attracted to Diddy because his money and power, because it showed with his looks. And then he was like suave. Diddy got a talk game and he could dance all in the videos. You know, girls trip out about dudes can dance. And guess what else the girls like? Bad boys. What's the name of his label? Bad boys. They love that shit. Some women think you love them when you beat on them. Cassie dealt with Diddy for 14 years, y'all. And I want to say this because I said it before. Am I lying when I say this? I got my scarf on, y'all, because I'm in the midst of doing my hair. I gotta do my hair because I'm going out of town this weekend. And I gotta get cute. So I got a scarf on right now. But I lost train of thought. I started thinking about my trip. What was I about to say? Anyway. Oh, Cassie. Cassie dealt with Diddy for 14 years. I think Diddy bark is louder or harder or more vicious than his bite. Because when she got tired of Diddy, she left. And she took his friend with him. You know the little white guy she married to with the blue eyes, the cute one with the blonde hair, and he got the cute little kids. Him. Y'all know he was Diddy's personal trainer in the house. And right now, he's only like 32 years old. Where's Cassie, y'all? Help me out. Like 37. So they closer in age than her and Diddy was. But if he in the house and he's the trainer, he probably sweating, cut up, got a six-pack because he training Diddy. You don't think they was looking at each other? They had to be because she left with him and she married him. Now, Diddy was so dangerous and vicious. Wouldn't that be a time to get rid of both of them? They just embarrassed him and left together and got married. If he had that much power and pull, because she was right up North Michigan with her husband. They live up North Michigan. Wouldn't that have been a time to go get her and delete them? Put a hit out on them? He just let them go. So if she did that 14 years later and left with the trainer, could she had did that after 7 days? You stay for 14 years, and then if you watch videos, when I get off here, go look up Diddy and Cassie on the red carpet. Diddy and Cassie doing this. Diddy and Cassie, she all on him. She's smiling. They dressed alike. She prancing around. It's a video that he grabbed her in front of this dude, like grabbed her by her waist, like, you being too friendly. And she just put her arm up on him and looked at him like, he about to act a fool. I would have told that man right in front of me, he crazy. Did you see how he just grabbed me? But when you getting paid $250,000 a month, you might just want to act right. Everybody Diddy ever did to get paid $250,000 a month, and nobody questioned why. Why would Diddy have to pay for some booty? I'm just being real. Why do Diddy got to pay for a woman? He called it girlfriend allowance. You know what that $250,000 for. You gonna do whatever I want you to do. I'm gonna take care of you financially, and you finna take care of Lucian Granger, Clyde Davis, and whoever else come up in here. Your job is to sleep with 18 men a night for this $250,000. I don't care who it is. When the party start, it's time, showtime. 50 Cent baby mama over there getting $250,000 right now. What y'all think she doing? Just rubbing Diddy feet because she made a video and sent it to 50, rubbing Diddy feet. No, she's Diddy prostitute. So if they giving them girls $250,000 a month, could you imagine what they're making? So I just don't believe in telling me you afraid to leave and you stayed 14 years, but when you decided to leave, you left. And you still breathing. And you just got 30 million and you still breathing. I thought Diddy was crazy. If that's not the time to do something, when is it? Am I tripping? She leave with your boy? Wouldn't G deal? Somebody would have to go get her. You better go get that B. She left. And then when she left one time, he seen her out and said, yeah, I want to take you out to eat. She said that night he went home with her and he pretty much took her body and beat her up. And she still ended up back with Diddy. She got away from Diddy and went back. Kid Rock, he threatened his life, blew up his car allegedly. She still went back. Because Popeye's chicken don't pay like Diddy. She was like, I ain't making no money. I got to go back to work at Diddy house. That's why Daphne Joy at Diddy house, because 50 Cent wasn't giving her what Diddy was giving her, so she back at Diddy house. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. Diddy is horrible. Diddy is the devil. Diddy has done some horrible things to some women. But ladies, you have to take accountability for yourself. When you see something that's not right with a person, because God always, one thing God is always going to do is give you a sign before a storm. Even with the weather, it get cloudy before it rain. He always going to give you, and if it don't get cloudy, guess what show you? The birds. All you do is watch the birds flying. They let you know when it's going to get cold. They go south. And if you don't pick up the sign it's going to get cold, you gonna get caught in a snowstorm. So he always give you signs. There are people that just be with Diddy one day and he just woke up Michael Myers' cousin. You like, what the hell? Yeah. What was the sign for Dawn? What was the sign? See, this is why when I talk to my girls, I said, I know what he did to you, Dawn. This is what I would say to her. I know what he did to you, baby girl. I know it was horrible. But what was the first sign you had to leave? Just think. Here, take a notebook and paper and tell me the first thing Diddy did to make you say you should have left the first time. You know what it was? When he was beating the heck out of Cassie. When Kim Porter came in there looking like a raccoon. So you seen him beating two women. And you still stayed. She even said that he took advantage of her from her behind. He liked the behind. So now you sleeping with your boss. And it took you how many years to say something? Was it the 100 million that Derek just got? Was it the 30 million Cassie just got? Well, what made you say something now? Because you were just saying we all knew what we were doing. You said that. We knew what we were doing. We signed our life over to the devil. Money will make you do some stupid stuff, man. I swear, this stuff is ridiculous. This your girl, Dina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me tonight. I am so tired. Ugh. I'm about to go to sleep. My mouth dry. I'm barely got my eyes open. But I just want people to think when y'all watching my videos. Y'all know I do my videos a little different. I'm going to talk about the celebrities. But I want people to really learn something from them celebrities. Don't be like them, y'all. We've been idolizing some demonic people. We've been playing some demonic music and wonder why our kids turned out the way they are. We've been doing some stuff like these people are mega stars. My baby girl don't even have a voice right now from the concert with Kodak Black them last night. No voice. And when you look at Kodak Black, he look like a black and mild or a bed bug. I'm like, you was screaming over him. He look like a walking human bed bug. And some girls went home to the hotel with him last night. My daughter didn't. She came home but home. I said, if you don't get here in 30 minutes, I'm not playing with you. You better not let that bed bug touch you. I don't care how much money he have. And he get high. I don't care about that fame stuff. I just don't. David met Sexy Red. He was just so calm. They was joking about her getting home to her kids. He got videos. He was like, Mama, they ain't nothing but human beings. I don't know why everybody was tripping over them. They just regular people. And the regular people sometimes turn your life out because they got the devil on them. You got to be very careful and mindful with your life. Let me leave you with this. You, me, I, whatever you want to say, responsible for this. Your temple. This is your responsibility. This don't belong to Diddy. This don't belong to baby daddy. This don't belong to no job. It don't belong to my sister, my cousin. It don't even belong to my mama and daddy at a certain age. I'm grown. This is mine. So whatever I decide to do with this, the body go follow. But I cannot do something stupid and say somebody made me, because God gave me common sense. God gave me the knowledge and the wisdom to pick and choose who's not for me. And then if I can't, that's when I go into prayer. Father God, please remove this person. Show me who's not from you so I can get away from them. I just don't like this situation. Father God, show me how to exit. And he will do it. But you are responsible for you. You cannot put your life in Diddy's hand and then come to the world and say, Diddy made me do it. So you ignorant? I mean, you slow? You get a check? I mean, come tell me something. You can't think for yourself? Because if you can't think for yourself, you shouldn't be out in society. You need to really be somewhere somebody can help you, because you're going to make some bad decisions and kill yourself. And I'm just being real. And I know y'all be saying I'm victim shaming. No, I'm not. I'm trying to stop people from being victims. We unbreakable strong women and men over here. We're not victims. A lot of people are not victims. They volunteers. Know the difference. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Please get my likes up. Thank you. Share. Y'all still haven't done it, but it's okay. It's late. People going to bed on me. And I will talk to y'all in the morning. Have a good night, y'all.